Celebrate your birthday with hands-on. We're making cupcake toppers, birthday garlands, party favors, a fishing game, and party decorations. All today on Hands-On.
Hands-On is made possible by Elmer's Products Incorporated, manufacturers of a variety of adhesives, arts and crafts, and office products for use at home, school, or business. Elmers.com. Floracraft Foam. Make it fun. MakeItFunCrafts.com.
It's too bad we only have one birthday per year. I could celebrate every day. And today on Hands-On, we have birthday and other party ideas for just about every day. First are these really great cupcake toppers. I love them. They make these little cakes so special. We've got some monsters I'm going to show you how to make and a pinwheel. Let's see what we need to make them. You're going to need some decorative papers, chenille stems, pom-poms, I like the glittery ones, magnet pieces, stickers, I'm using these foam Munster ones, maybe some glitter pins, some thick glue, some styrofoam pieces like 1-inch balls and these blocks, acrylic paints, and some scissors, some tiny brads. I almost forgot some pieces to glue your little cupcake toppers onto, like toothpicks or skewers or craft sticks will work, and maybe a circle punch. Okay, ready to get going. The first thing I'm going to show you how to make is this little monster, and I've started with a project brick, and I'm going to go ahead and paint it green. First thing you need to do is kind of sculpt it with your fingers to get rid of these edges, because I haven't seen any monsters lately that have sharp corners like that, so you want to get rid of those. And now this is going to make his body, and you just want to paint these whatever colors you want. I've done them in yellows and oranges and monster green here. And you just need one body per monster. So I have one ready right here. The next thing you're going to do is put a toothpick in the bottom and a toothpick on the top. And that's going to poke out the bottom a little bit, but that's okay. Then you're going to pick your favorite monster head. I'm going with this green guy here. And you put that right on top. And then on the back, because it is a sticker, you need to cut a little piece. I'm going to cut some of this off. This is from my circle hole punch, but you could cut a piece of paper to fit on there too. And I just put that over it, just like that. And yes, some of the sticky is still on there, but it's no big deal. Okay, so to make some arms, you're going to use another toothpick, poke it through the center up where his arms should be. And you can open up the hole a little bit with a skewer because it's a little bit bigger than a toothpick. And then you're going to run a chenille stem right through the body. You can cut it to the desired length, and then you're going to curl him around like that to make his arms so crazy. And at this point, you've got a couple choices to make. You can top them with some pom-poms like I did on the ones here, or on the sticker page, you can find something like this rawr and have them holding that as a little saying. Isn't he cute? Okay, let's make the pinwheel. For the pinwheel, you're going to need your decorative paper and a 1-inch foam ball. To get started, I like to just flatten the foam ball, or you can cut it in half depending on how many of these that you want to make, but you just need a flat spot on your styrofoam piece. And then you can paint it again, whatever color you like, just like so. You're going to coat the whole thing, and I've got a green one ready right here, like so. And then you can add a little bit of glitter if you want. And you can brush this all over your piece. And that adds a little birthday sparkle and makes it really festive. And let's set that aside. To make the actual paper piece, you're going to have to find the center of the square. And to do that, I've just used a ruler, and you match up corner to corner, like so, and you draw a line. Draw the line so it's really, really, really light. Okay, and my center is going to be right here. So I'm going to need a hole there. Then you're going to make holes on every other corner. So I need one here, skip a corner, put one here, skip this corner, here, skip, and one more right here. And you can find the pattern for this pinwheel on the Hands-On website. So now we're going to cut in towards the center, and you want to leave about a 1/2 inch from the center dot. And you would do that all the way around. And you would also go ahead and punch some holes on every other one of those corners. And I've got one ready right here. So now to put it together, we're going to need our teeny tiny brad. And you're just going to put the brad down through one of the holes on every single triangle. Tuck those in. Like so, and then down through the center. See if I can find the hole. And then pull your brad pieces apart. And you've got your pinwheel shape. And then you're going to use some thick glue and glue the center of your foam piece on. And now, from here, I've got one ready. You would just put a little bit of glue on the back of your pinwheel. And you can use a skewer, you can use a craft stick, whatever you like. But to make these little cupcake toppers extra special and personal, you can put a magnet on the back. And you can do this on the monsters as well. And then all of your party guests can take them home and put them on the refrigerator. Just pull out the toothpicks and you've got a cute little ornament. Not only is this a birthday garland, but it makes a great room decoration for every day too. Let's see what we need to make it. Start out with some colorful paper. We've got a birthday theme going here. A glue stick, this one's repositionable, some letters, cord in all different colors, pony beads in neon, neon pom-poms, washi tape, some foam board, a permanent glue stick, some thick craft glue, a craft knife, clothespins, and some clips. To get started, you're going to cut, or have an adult cut, some 4-inch squares from the foam board. It's important that you put a self-healing mat underneath and use a craft knife to cut. This is really sharp, so you definitely want to get an adult to cut your squares. Then you're going to cut some paper to go over these squares. And to do that, you're just going to use your ruler, measure in to 4 inches. And I've already got one down here, and then you're going to go in the opposite direction, 4 inches over here. And then you'll line these up. And you could do a whole row at once. That's what I like to do. And then from here, like so. And that gives us our 4-inch square. Don't worry if they're not perfectly 4 inches, because the edges are going to be covered with tape, and I'll show you that in a minute. So we want to make this easy for you. Okay, and almost there. And I'll put this in my paper stash. The next thing you're going to do is cover the foam squares with the permanent glue and paper. And you want to get out to the edges. And then you're going to put this one into place. And I have one ready here, and you're going to want to repeat for the back side. And I'm going to put purple on this side. You want to use kind of a plain paper on one side and a birthday themed paper on the opposite side, because this banner is reversible if you want it to be. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. So the next thing you're going to do is cover the edges with the washi tape. And this makes it look nice and clean. And again, it covers up your paper that may not fit perfectly and the edges of the foam. And you'll just put that like so and roll it around. And you're just going to make a frame of tape basically. And we'll just finish that up and roll that over. And you can see how it looks on this square here. The next thing you need are some letters. And these come in all different colors. You can choose your favorites. I'm going to go with this bright orange. And for these, I'm going to use a repositionable glue stick because I might want to spell something else later. We spelled celebrate behind me, but you could spell someone's name or whatever you like. So then I'm going to just press this letter into place. And that glue will hold it until you're ready to change it. And then let's work on the cord from which these little squares are going to hang from. So I've got 6 strands of this neon cord here, and I split it into 3. Let's put that like so. You just want each color to have a different color with it. And then we're just going to braid it. So we take the right tail over the center, and then the left tail over the center. And each pieces keep crossing, the outside pieces cross the center piece. And you may have to pull it out a little bit. And you would just keep going, just like you braid your hair. And you're going to make it about, twice as long as you want the finished one to be. So I have one already here. You're just going to finish the ends with another overhand knot, like so. And then let me show you how you can finish the ends to make them nice and cute. So you want to trim off that little fuzzy end. And then you can string some beads onto the ends. These beads have nice and large holes, so it's easy to string them onto cord. And I might add a green. I'm keeping with my color theme, but you can use whatever colors you want. And let's put one more yellow one on. And there we go. And then we're going to make one more knot at the end to keep our beads from sliding off. Then you can use a little bit of tacky glue and finish the end with a bright pom-pom. And you would just leave that to dry. You could also use a clothespin to hold it while it dries. Okay, then once we have our banner ends all finished, to attach them, you can use some of these clips. And these are really, really strong. So you could just lay out your letters, find the center, and then move your way outward, and then just hang them or connect them to your piece of cording like so. And you've got the cutest birthday garland ever. This suede bracelet and feather hair ornament make a great party project or favor, but you'll want to wear them every day too. Okay, let's see what we need to make them. We've got your suede lace, some threads, glitter pens, pony beads, a crayon, a barrette finding, some flat acrylic jewels, and some feathers. You'll also need some thick craft glue. Okay, to get started, you're going to measure your wrist with the cord and cut it to fit. And so mine's about right there. So you'll cut 5 pieces that'll go around your wrist and then cut 2 extra ones for the ends. Now to put them all together, you'll need 6 more pieces that are about 1.5 to 2 inches long. Now, let's embellish the strands with some of the pretty colorful thread. To do that, you're just going to need a touch of glue on the end of the, or on a section of the cord. And this is just to hold it in place. You don't need much. And then you're just going to wrap it around the cord. And you can do this section as long as you like. And then when you get to the end, you're just going to add another drop of glue and secure the end. And you want to do that for all your strands. If you look at this one, you can see you can put 1 or 2 sections of thread per cord. Now, to assemble it, you're going to line up all the ends onto the 3 strands. Just line them up side by side. And then just put the pieces of cord into place. And just press it down as you line them up. Don't worry if your side pieces aren't all perfectly even, because we're going to trim those away in a minute. So we need 5, but you could put more of these suede pieces on if you like. Okay, and then you're going to need 1 more dot of glue for the top to glue the end piece, and this is how you're going to tie it around your wrist, like so. Okay, so we're just going to set this aside to dry, and then we've got one that we've been working on here. And the first thing you're going to do is trim those extra ends away. And then you need a little bit more string. And you're going to add a little bit more glue here. It's really important to use thick glue here because you're working with unique materials like this leather and thread, and it dries clear on fabric materials like the thread. And then you're just, I'm holding this in with my finger, and then you're just wrapping this on around. And you want to cover the entire thing, section here, and we'll finish it up and just add a touch more glue on the back side, and we'll trim the end. And then to add a little sparkle, my favorite part, we'll just add a dot of glue, and we can pick up a gem with the end of our crayon and just drop that right into place like so. And you could add a couple more if you like. Okay, let's make the hair feather embellishments. Before I forget to tell you, you'll want to do the other end so you can actually wear it. Just line them up just like we did and add a second tie, and then you can tie it in a bow around your wrist. Okay, so let's make the hair feathers. This is a really, really neat technique for adding a little bit of glitter to feathers. The first thing you're going to do is make the ends nice and pink and sparkly. And to do that, just squirt out a little bit of glitter, and then you could use your finger for this step too, but you're just going to brush the glitter over the feather. And you would repeat to do a second feather. After it dries, you've got something like this. And so you're just going to peel this up from the plate like so. And then this is really neat because you get to trim it into a little bit of a point. The glue makes it nice and rigid and fun to cut. Then you can add a little bit of sparkle with the flat back gems again and a few beads of glue. And I might want 1 or 2 up here too. And we can use our crayon trick again. You can put them in a line or sporadically on your feather, however you like. And you could use multicolored gems too. The glitter pins come in lots of different colors, so you could make them in your party colors, your friend's favorite colors, whatever you like. And let's add 1 more up here. Now, to finish it off, we're going to take another piece of thread, and you can use white thread or blue thread, whatever. I'm going to use some blue beads with mine, and go ahead and glue the thread onto the end of the feather. that in place. And now we're going to slide a blue bead over the thread and then tuck the end of the thread down over the feather. Tuck the end of the feather into the bead, excuse me. And how about a pink bead since we've got pink glitter? And when you finish this feather, you'll want to repeat to make a second. And then you're going to tie the ends of thread onto the barrette. Let's take a look at our finished party favors here. You can see where the ends of the feathers come up and are tied to the barrette. And then of course we've got our sparkling suede bracelet to go with it. Marisa is back to create a fishing game for our next party, along with some great party decorations. Marisa, you've brought some great ideas. Party supplies can be so kind of bland looking, and you've bumped them up with some tape. Let me see what you got.
Yeah, you can just take plain solid colored party supplies, like a cup, and you can decorate it with tape. You can do the same with an ice bucket, party hats. You can even make custom napkin rings to go with your theme.
I love it.
That open and close with the hook and loop fastener.
I love it. I think my favorite idea is your water bottle label.
Oh yeah, that's got to customize your water bottle.
That's so cute.
So that makes a great thing to give away so people stay hydrated at the party.
Right, and I love the party favor bag.
Party favor bag, so easy to do. You just put a piece of tape on a regular bag, and then you can even add some hook and loop fastener to close it.
Okay.
And we even put tape just right on our tablecloth.
Right, and then you've got some cute streamers that, did you tell me they're reusable, right?
Yeah, so you can make reusable streamers like this, and then you can hang them with hook and loop fastener that is removable hook and loop fastener. So I'm gonna add a piece right here and embellish your lockers,
And
if I may.
It's see-through.
Yeah, so you just put that on.
I love it.
Super easy. And then I'm just gonna, if you wanna help me out,
I
twist
can twist it like
yeah,
we used
apply
to.
it to the other side.
With our crepe paper. Okay.
And you can do the same thing with the balloon.
Cute.
Got one end on there, and you can stick that on there.
Oh, okay. Cute. Oh, there
And
it
you
is.
got an instant party. And these are great for if it gets bad weather during your party, you know, it starts raining, these will never
Yeah,
get destroyed.
and you used reusable hook and loop tape here too, so it'll come right off.
Yeah,
right?
it's totally removable.
Okay. All right. Fun. Well, now let's make a game to go
Yeah.
with our party. Okay.
Definitely need some entertainment.
I love this too. This is the cutest fishing game ever. I love this metallic gold hook.
Thanks.
And you've put the hook and loop tape on the hook, and then I just get to put my hook down, pull it up, and that's
it
the
really
game, right?
works because they're really strong. These hook and loop fasteners are really strong, and these little micro, small little dots, they're very hard to see. They're almost transparent, so you can put them on top and you won't even see they're there.
Perfect. So can you show us how to make the fishing pole?
I'd love to.
Okay.
So you're going to start with your template, and you can get all these on the website.
Right.
Really easy to do. So you just cut out your hook out of a piece of cardstock,
Right.
and cutting it out. And actually, I've got one here ready that's ready to go.
Right. Okay.
So I'll just start with that one.
Okay.
And so you're going to take your yarn. And for my hook, I used gold, so we'll go with the gold.
Yeah, but
All
you
right.
have silver too, right?
You could do silver, and you could make it a different color. You could do whatever you like.
Yeah, true.
Make it your own.
We love doing that on
So,
hands-on.
It's so fun.
Sorry, I took the scissors.
That's okay. So you just take your tape, lay it down. Then you're going to take your hook, lay that down, put your string in there,
Right.
lay that down like that.
So with the cardstock hook in the middle, that makes it rigid and gives it a little stability.
Yeah, it gives it a little body, and it helps it kind of grab the fish.
Right.
And then you just fold that over,
Okay.
and then you would trim around that with your scissors, and you'd press it down, and then you trim it with these non-stick scissors. Really make it easy.
Okay.
And so you just cut all the way around that.
This is going so fast.
So then it's really quick, really easy, and then you're just going to connect the other side. Well, you
Right.
decide how long you want your
Right.
piece to be. Oh yeah, and at the end we'll add a little loop fastener to the end.
Okay.
And so then you're just going to attach that with a piece of silver tape. Maybe
I'll
you
hold
want to
it.
do that.
You want me to do that? Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to finish cutting this
Woohoo.
out.
All right.
We're multitasking. Teamwork.
It's more fun. Okay.
Many hands make light work, and this is so fun. So I've
And
got
you're
my
just
hook
using
cut
this
out.
perfect, I love this bamboo fishing
Yeah,
pole
it's
you've come up
natural,
with.
kind of like an old-fashioned thing.
Huck fin.
Yeah.
Okay, a modern version.
And then I'm just going to put some of the loop fastener onto the hook.
Okay,
And you would just apply that right there, and there you go.
so let's take a look at the finished one. Now, did you have to, yeah, you trimmed that a little bit once you got it on?
Yeah, then once you get it on, you trim it.
Okay. And then to make these, just to give us a brief, kind of description on how the patterns are on the website, but did you use tape for these or did you use the sheets?
Well, you could use tape, but I used the sheets. So you would just cut out all your pieces. You can get all the patterns on the website.
I was going to say, I want to see, so you've got some tie-dye, fish,
yeah.
those could be really fun.
Tie-dye, yeah, you could use patterns. You could make any kind of creature you want.
All right, these are really, really great. What a great idea. This is going to definitely be the funnest party ever. Thanks for coming.
Thanks so much for having me.
So that's today's show. Thanks again, Marisa. And thank you for watching. Next show is dedicated to our furry friends. Hope you can join us.
Projects and ideas from today's show, plus hundreds of other kids' craft projects for every occasion, season, and even school subject, are available on the web at craftsforkids.com. This is show 1510. Hands On is made possible by Elmer's Products Incorporated, manufacturers of a variety of adhesives, arts and crafts, and office products for use at home, school, or business. Elmers.com. Floracraft Foam. Make it fun. MakeItFunCrafts.com.